All right, hello, this is Tomio. I'm a teacher here at Expand Yoga. Some of you guys I've had the pleasure of having in class. Some of you guys I've never met before, but I'd like to take you through a 20-minute sequence. I think it'll definitely get the heart beating and the breath flowing. And if you just really love watching yoga, then you can watch it. Otherwise, definitely participate because I think you're going to really enjoy it. Thank you. So you can start in Child's Pose with your forehead to your mat, hips on your heels, reaching your arms out long in front of you. I'm going to start with just kneeling. And whether you have your forehead to the mat in Child's Pose or whether you're just kneeling, but I would just ask you maybe to try closing your eyes and noticing your breath. So just coming back to your breath, noticing your inhales and noticing your exhales. No need to change the breath just yet, but just observing what does your breath feel like today. And then whenever you're ready, you can start to transition to that Ujjayi breath. It's an inhale through the nose, slight constriction in the back of the throat. You start to fill the body up, start to create some space. So you exhale, and drag the air back up your throat and then out your nose like you're trying to fog up a mirror without actually opening up your mouth. Kind of looks and sounds something like this. Over the next couple of breaths, you're going to slowly start to come to a tabletop position. So just start to work your way to a tabletop position, drawing your shoulders over the heel of your palms, your hips right over your knees. You're going to work your knees to about hips width distance. It's about 2 fist distance right between the knees. You can always measure it with 2 of your fists right between 2 of your knees. Hands about shoulder width distance right underneath the shoulders. And then as you inhale, you drop the belly, look up towards the sky. As you exhale, you can start to round, you can start to tuck the tail, you can look for your belly button. As you inhale, you start to pull the heart through and up, drawn to the collarbones, look up. As you exhale, start to round. You can continue on your own breath, eyes open or eyes closed. I like to close my eyes, start to drop into my body, start to feel what this body feels like today. After you've taken a few rounds of cat-cow tilts, you can start to move the body any way that feels organic. So you can start to circle the hips, you can start to roll the shoulders. If you like, you can flip the fingers around so the fingers are facing the knees and maybe lean back. You can do one hand at a time or you can do both hands at the same time, whichever feels good. Just once again, just paying attention. Always mindful, how's the body moving today? You place the back of the hands on the mat, palms facing up, fingers facing each other. You can rock left and right a few times, you can make little circles. And then slowly place the hands back onto the mat. Fingers facing forward, palms down. From here, curl the toes under, send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. It's your first downward facing dog, so I like to be a little playful in my downward facing dog. Bending the left knee and right knee, left knee and right knee. If you like, you can send the hips way to the right, toes point to the left, bend the knees nice and deep to the left. And then you can swing the hips way to the left, toes point to the right, bend the knees nice and deep to the right. And then any movement that feels good here. Maybe you're bending the elbows a few times, downward facing dog push-ups. You can bend both knees. The hamstrings are tight, little bend in the knees, right? Just to get that tilt in the pelvis and nice and long through the spine. And then inhale, send the hips up nice and high. As you exhale, walk or hop your feet right between your hands. Toe heel the feet together, toes and heels touching. From here, you're going to inhale, unroll the spine, half lift. So you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, unroll the spine, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, unroll the spine, half lift. And then exhale, nice deep forward fold. From here, you're going to inhale, circle sweep the hands all the way up towards the sky. And as you exhale, your arms are going to be right by your side. We're going to go through a few sun salutations just to get warmed up, to get the blood pumping. We're going to start with sun C. So inhale, reach the arms all the way up. So you exhale, you can swan dive down, or hands are at center, arms out long in front of you. So you inhale, unroll the spine, half lift. As you exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back, bring the left knee down. Inhale, both arms up. Cross just the thumbs as you reach the arms up and back. As you exhale, plant the hands, Right foot steps back to meet the left as you exhale, lower down. It's a long exhale, and then inhale, roll up into the back bend of your choice. Baby cobra, full cobra, or full upward facing dog. So you exhale, you're coming back to downward facing dog, and you're bringing the left leg through and the right knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up. You can cross the opposite thumbs if you like. And as you exhale, plant the hands, you step into the top of your mat, toes heels together, forward fold. Inhale, on the spine, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep the hands all the way up towards the sky. We're going to go right back to the other side. Exhale, you can hinge at the waist, fold forward. Inhale, on the spine, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Now the right foot comes down, right knee comes. Right foot down, right knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, plant the hands. Left foot back, lower down. Chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. As you exhale, you're going to bring the right leg through, left knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, you're going to plant the hands, step the left foot to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, under the spine, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep your hands all the way up towards the sky. Then exhale, arms right by your side. That's one full sun seat. We're going to do 2 more. So inhale, reach the arms all the way up. So you exhale, you can swan dive down or hand start center, arms out long in front of you. Inhale, under the spine, half lift. So exhale, plant the hands, left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, plant the hands. Right foot meets the left, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, roll up, back bend. As you exhale back to downward facing dog, bring the left leg through, right knee down. Inhale, reach both arms up. As you exhale, plant the hands. Right foot steps to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, under the spine, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep the hands all the way up towards the sky. So you exhale, hinge at the waist, start to fold forward. Inhale, under the spine, half lift. So you exhale, plant the hands, right foot back, right knee down. Inhale, reach both arms up. As you exhale, plant the hands, left foot meets the right, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale up, back bend. As you exhale, bring the right leg through, left knee down. Inhale, both arms up. As you exhale, plant the hands, step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, under the spine, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep the hands all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, arms right by your side. 2 sun salutations. I'm already sweating. See, it really works. Let's do the last one. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, hinge at the waist, start to fold forward. Inhale, under the spine, half lift. As you exhale, plant the hands, left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, reach both arms up. As you exhale, plant the hands. Right foot meets the left, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale up. As you exhale back to downward facing dog, bring the left leg through, right knee down. Inhale, reach both arms up. As you exhale, plant the hands. Right foot step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, under the spine, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep the hands all the way up towards the sky. Try to root down and reach up. As you exhale, hinge at the waist, fold forward. Inhale, under the spine, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Right foot back, right knee down. Inhale, reach both arms up. Cross only the thumbs. Push the hips forward. Exhale, plant the hands. Left foot meets the right, lower down. Inhale, reach, back bend. As you exhale, bring the right leg through, left knee down. Inhale, both arms up. Cross only the thumbs. As you exhale, plant the hands. Left foot steps to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, under the spine, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep the hands all the way up towards the sky. As you exhale, arms right by your side. 3 full sun Cs. Now that we're properly warmed up, let's begin. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, hinge at the waist, start to fold forward. Inhale, under the spine, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands and then heel toe the feet apart, 2 fist distance. From here, you can grab opposite elbows, you can start to sway left and right. You get a little bend in the knees, you can bounce the torso off the thighs if you like. you like, you can bend the knees really deep, taking yourself into a little yoga squat. That can feel nice. Squatting's good. It's good for the hips, the knees, the ankles. And then send the hips back up towards the sky. Release opposite elbows. Inhale, unroll spine, half lift. So you exhale, plant the hands. You can walk or hop the feet back. Go through flow. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. As you exhale, come on back. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Start to point and flex the right foot. Circle the right ankle clockwise and counterclockwise. If you like, you can come down to the left knee for a modification. You can still make the same circles with the right leg or the right ankle. Wherever you are, inhale that right leg straight and strong. Exhale, knee to nose. Try to touch your knee to your nose. Inhale, right leg straight and strong. Exhale, right knee to right elbow or higher. You can just hover here, or you can drop into an arm balance. Float the left leg up. Maybe straighten out the right leg. Bring the torso down to lift the left leg up. Inhale, reach the right leg out long. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. From here, you're going to spiral the left heel down, straighten out the right leg, and then roll the left ribs open. Fall in triangle. So you exhale, follow the left hand down. Inhale, right leg straight and strong. Exhale, knee to nose. Try to place the foot right between the hands. If it doesn't land right between the hands, no worries, you can just scooch it up. Stay high on that left toe mount, or you can modify by dropping the left knee down. Wherever you are, peel the right ribs open, extend the right fingertips up towards the sky. If you like, you can look to your left fingertips, just for a little bit more space in your torso. So exhale, follow that right hand down. Inhale, both hands up, crescent lunge. From here, you're going to keep the left hand up. You're going to reach the right hand behind you. Rotate the left palm towards the back of your mat. Inhale, reach up, create all this length. So exhale, dive the left elbow over the right knee, maybe even the left armpit over the right knee. From here, you can press the palms together. As you press the palms together, hands start to come to heart center. If you like, you can fly away. Left fingertips down, right fingertips up. If you like, you can bend the right elbow and find the left hand. But wherever you are, right, try to roll the right ribs open. Then bind, release. Fly away, bring the hands back together. Everybody exhale, come back to center. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, plant the hands. Right foot meets the left. Go through your flow. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, roll up. As you exhale, come back. Downward facing dog. You can pedal it out if you like. Let's do the left side. Inhale the left leg up. Start to point and flex the left foot. You can modify by dropping the right knee down. Circling it clockwise and counterclockwise. You can make big circles with the left leg. And lift the left leg as high as you can. Inhale it up. Exhale, knee to nose. Try to put your knee to your nose. Inhale, left leg straight and strong. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Option for an arm bounce. I won't do it on this side unless you really want to see it. Okay, we'll do this. Arm bounces, come on back. Inhale that left leg straight and strong. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. From here, straighten out the left leg, spiral the right heel down, feel the right ribs open, fall in triangle. This is really starting to feel fun. All right, as you exhale, follow the right hand down. Inhale that left leg straight and strong. Exhale, knee to nose, trying to place the foot between the hands. If it doesn't land right between the hands, just scooch it up. From here, plant the right hand, inhale, look up past your left fingertips. You can always pop up to your right fingertips just to find more space in the torso. Try to make the twist happen from the ribs, not from the hips. So you exhale, follow the left hand down. Stay high on the right toe mount. Inhale, both arms up. Crescent lunge. On the left side this time. This time you can keep the right hand up. Reach the left hand behind you. Rotate the right palm towards the back of your mat. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, dive the right elbow over the left knee, maybe in the right armpit. Then you can press the palms together and you can start to look up. And if that's really affecting your balance, you can look at the floor. Right fingertips down, left fingertips up. You want to take a bind, you're bending the left elbow, and you're looking for the right between the legs. Then once again, trying to roll the left ribs open. Bind's coming up. And then fly away, bring the hands back together. Everybody exhale, come back to center. Inhale, reach the arms up. So you exhale, plant the hands. Left foot meets the right. Go through your flow. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, come on back. Downward facing dog. So to pedal out the legs again. Bending the left, bending the right. Inhale the hips up nice and high. So exhale, just come down to your knees. You're going to take one set of Camel Pose. So for Camel Pose, measure 2 fist distance right between the knees. You're going to stack the hips right over the knees. Bring the heel of your palms to the small of your back and start to wrap the elbows in. So you inhale, look up. As you exhale, start to push the hips forward, tracing a line across the ceiling. If you're sitting about halfway down the wall behind you, or maybe the floor, you can try to drop the shoulders even more and then reach the fingers for the heels. Fingers on the inside, thumbs on the outside. Inhale, lift the hips up. As you exhale, push the hips forward. One more time. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, push hips forward. Inhale brings you up with support. Exhale, sink the hips onto the heels. I like to close my eyes. You can bring your left hand to your belly, your right hand to your heart. Just notice whatever starts to show up, whatever starts to surface. Whatever it is, just sit with it. What would it feel like just to sit with whatever shows up rather than just trying to react? A lot of reacting going on today. Slowly release the hands. Slowly flutter the eyes. All right. You're going to work your way to your mat. Maybe you're just deciding to participate at this point. You're like, I'm just going to watch the first 15 minutes, and when it gets to the floor, then I'm going to participate. Perfect. That's the beauty of being at home and watching. All right. Staff pose. So work the sits bones left and right a couple times. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, reach out and long. You can grab for your ankles, your feet, wherever you are. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, you can start to round forward. If you really want to get into the back of the legs, really flex the toes back, pressing to the big toe mounds, blowing the pinky toe mounds back. Inhale reaches you all the way up. Exhale, circle sweep the hands down. Scoot to the front of your mat, grab the knees, rock on back. Give yourself a couple good rocks. And then you come to resting on your back. From here, take a couple back bends. So wherever you are, you can have your arms straightened out, or you can have your elbows bent. You get to choose. You always have a choice. And then wherever you are, inhale, lift the hips up. If your elbows are bent, you might even slide the heel of your palms underneath your hips to push the hips up. If your arms are straight, maybe you interlace the fingers underneath you, walking the shoulders and the triceps closer together. Wherever you are, pressing the back of your head slightly into the mat, taking some space between your chin and your chest. Exhale, sink the hips down. You can lift the knees up and rock that weight onto your wrists and your forearms. If that doesn't feel good, don't do it. And then slowly release. You have the option for another bridge, or if you like, you can take wheel, all 10 fingers right by your ears, pressing the hands into the mat. You can come up to your head first, and then you can press through your hands and lift the heart up. Pressing through the soles of your feet, lifting the hips up. Take one full inhale. Exhale, come on down. You're going to bring the soles of your feet as wide as the mat, bring the knees together. And then you start to rock the knees left and right. Your arms can be right by your side, or you can have cactus arms. The next time the knees fall over to the left, keep them over there. So they'll fall over to the left. And then if you like, you can stack the left ankle on the outside of your right knee. You can look up at the sky, or you can look over your right shoulder. You can choose, but wherever you are, try to keep the right shoulder nice and heavy. And then inhale, reach the knees back up, unstack the ankles. And let the knees flop over to the right. Same option here. If you want, you can stack the right ankle on the outside of the left knee. You can look up at the sky, or you can look over your left shoulder. Trying to keep the left shoulder nice and heavy. Slowly send the knees back up towards the sky, uncross the ankles. Any final movement that feel good before you come into your final savasana. Maybe you want to take a happy baby. Bringing the knees towards the armpits and grabbing for the knife edge of the feet. Perhaps you want to take a plow. That's fine too. You get to choose. Or maybe you're just ready to come into an extra long savasana. You're coming into Savasana. Maybe starting to wrap up that final movement. You can let the heels be heavy, toes flop open. So I'll kind of guide you through it, right? Maybe this is what you've been waiting for the whole video. This is to watch someone lay in final Savasana so you could also participate. And that's fine. So let the heels be heavy, toes flop open. Relax the feet and the ankles completely. Bring your attention to your legs. See what you can do to soften your legs. Relax the legs completely. Bring your awareness to your hips. See if you can soften your hips completely. Notice the rise and the fall of your belly and chest. Can you relax the belly and the chest completely? Feel your shoulders roll open, biceps roll open, forearms roll open, the back of the hands rest on the mat, the floor. Relax the shoulders, the arms, the hands completely. Bring your attention to your face. Can you relax your face completely? A little separation between the teeth and the lips. Try to soften the gaze even with your eyes closed. Spend all the time that you like in this final Savasana. All the time that you need. Thank you so much for participating, for supporting Expand, for watching this video. Please remember to drink lots of water. Find the best food you can find, get plenty of rest. And of course, as always, please practice kindness. Start with the person on the mat, start there first. And then once your cup is full, you can start to share with those around you in your thoughts, in your actions, in your words. Thank you.